Not just for naming, this item is very important for keeping mobs alive. I'm going to show you how to craft, find, and use a name tag. Until 26.1, you could not use a crafting table to craft a name tag. You could fish for one, and that would be a 0.8% chance of getting a name tag. Finding them in chests, such as in a monster room, like right here, in a mine shaft, in an ancient city, or in a woodland mansion. Or you could get one from a master librarian for 20 emeralds. In 26.1, you can simply craft it. All you need is a piece of paper and any one of these nuggets, copper, iron, or gold. So with copper, you can get a name tag, with iron, and with gold. Name tags are used to rename mobs. To do this, you need to use an anvil. You can rename a single name tag, like this, and it will take 1 level. You can also rename a full stack. So just place them all in there, and there you go. It costs the same amount. To use the name tag, all you need to do is right-click or use the use button while holding the name tag. And as you can see, this one is now called Bob. You can do this on pretty much any mob. Let's try him on this guy right here. As you can see, that is Bob's. But there are some exceptions. The only thing you can't name is an Ender Dragon. Mobs can also be renamed, so Bob just became Bob's. There are some other effects with certain mobs. Creakings will actually be able to survive the day. Let's take a look. So this one is not despawning, as you can see, which can be pretty useful if you want to keep them around in the daytime. And that leads us to another fact here. Mobs will not despawn if they're named. Now this includes hostile mobs that normally would disappear if you go out of range. This is especially useful for things like zombies. If you want to make an iron farm, for example, a named zombie will not despawn. The only mob that does despawn, even if you give it a name, is a wandering trader. He's Bob, but he's going to be gone. Baby mobs and villagers will keep their name when they grow up. Also, villagers, if they are turned into zombie villagers, will keep their name. And if they are healed, they will still keep the same name. If a named mob kills a player or is killed by a player or something else, then you will actually see the name in the chat. Now here's the fun part. There are some Easter eggs. I have 5 name tags here. One is Dinnerbone, one is Grum. Now these do exactly the same thing. This is Jeb _. Here is Toast with a capital T. This is very important. And this is Johnny. So this is what Dinnerbone does. He's upside down now. Grum does exactly the same thing. So let's find... here we go. Let's try this sheep here. It's upside down now. Now Jeb must be used on a sheep. And as you can see, it becomes a rainbow sheep. Using Toast on a rabbit gives it this texture. And finally, if we use Johnny on a Vindicator, now it must be a Vindicator, this is what happens. It becomes aggressive to other mobs. You cannot use a name tag on a player, but you can use them on mannequins, which is pretty interesting. If we use Dinnerbone on there we go. It works. What do you usually use name tags for? Let me know in the comments below. Check out the video on the left to learn more about the anvil. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.